Yeah, I love getting the ball right now and just doing things with it. Cause if you watch my high school tape, that's all I did. It's the same thing what I'm doing now. But for my offensive coordinator to notice that I was producing, doing that, it's a great thing, and I love that he using me like that now.
This is Savion Williams, wide receiver out of TCU. Savion began his football career at Marshall High in Texas. Savion was known for his time as being an all-around athlete, playing both quarterback and wide receiver, and was also on the varsity basketball team. In Savion's junior season at wide receiver, he hauled in 42 receptions for 659 yards and 12 touchdowns. In Savion's senior season, where he played quarterback, he threw for 1,053 yards, 8 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. It was clear he was much better suited at wide receiver, and after being a 4-star prospect out of high school, Savion committed to Arkansas before flipping his commitment to TCU. After redshirting his freshman year, being used mostly as a kick returner in his second season, and only playing 6 games in his third season, Savion finally saw meaningful action starting in 2022. Savion became the safety blanket for QB Josh Hoover, hauling in 60 receptions for 611 yards and 6 touchdowns in his senior season. Savion is seen as a very polished player with the right physical traits to give him the edge over many later round receivers. His release off the snap and explosiveness give him an edge over defenders that can't compete with his range and size. He brings positional value with his versatility, allowing him to line up anywhere on the line and still be able to produce. Savion also has a quick stop in his routes that keep defenders on their toes, allowing him to be a safety blanket at receiver, and is also an amazing playmaker, meaning getting the ball in his hands and letting him create would be a must for any NFL team looking to maximize his potential. While Savion's traits and positional value are great, Savion isn't the best route runner. Many scouts describe his route running as, quote, occasionally sloppy with his lack of precision. This is also paired with a concern of concentration drops, and his lack of major production in college, despite being the number 1 wide receiver and never reaching 1,000 yards, is a big red flag for a lot of scouts. Savion has a lot of things going for him, having all the physical traits NFL teams crave in a wide receiver, but his issues with his route running and lack of production keep him out of the first 2 rounds of the draft. The good thing is, all of his issues are very fixable with training and fine-tuning. I see Savion Williams falling somewhere in the 3rd to 4th rounds. The NFL loves their giant receivers with potential, and I believe Savion Williams will find himself a nice home in this category.